Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video, and today we're going to go back and look at Poets of the Fall again. Now I'm doing this one purely because this video popped up. It was released like 2 weeks ago and I was curious as to what it was like. I've not actually gone by my list today because, well, quite frankly, I wanted to listen to this song. Bit selfish of me, I know, but I will get back to my list as normal. So yeah, the track is called The Sweet Escape. Now from what I understand, this is actually off an album called Ultraviolet, which was released at the end of last year, but the video was only released on YouTube 2 weeks ago. So I've not actually listened to the album Ultraviolet. I've not heard the song before, so I just wanted to know what it was like. And I've spoken about the band before, you know how much I really enjoy them, so I'm curious to see what this one's like. So we'll just go straight ahead. So, Poets of the Fall, The Sweet Escape.
And in your truth, sincere in all intention, the way you wear your heart, the way you hold my heart, my fierce friend.
It's got a very sort of 80s pop sound to it, this one. Mostly the music in the background more than anything, but it's also quite a beautiful song, really. He's basically talking about being in love with someone and wanting to run away, to be together, to escape all the crap that surrounds them. It says, lying in the arms of night, in the shadows of the firelight, suspended by this feeling of fading away, I want to run away with you, so meet me by the cut-through, and together we'll make our sweet escape. 'Cause you're fearless in your love, devoted to compassion, the highest state of art, piercing in your truth, sincere in all intention, the way you wear your heart, the way you hold my heart, my fierce friend. So, you know, he wants to run away with this person, to escape with them, to get away from everything that's, you know, everything that's around him. He wants to live a quiet, peaceful life with this person that he loves so much, by the sounds of things. And again, I have to say it again, I absolutely adore this man's voice. He has got such a good voice for conveying emotion. He's so good at it. We'll carry on.
fearless in your love, devoted to compassion, the highest state of art. Piercing in your truth, sincere in all intention, the way you wear your heart, the way you hold my heart. And this is why I love you. Well, you're the only one. You're the only one who has seen me come undone and then seen beyond. 'Cause you're fearless in your love, devoted to compassion, the highest state of art. And you're piercing in your truth, sincere in all intention, the way you wear your heart, the way you hold my 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 heart, my fierce friend. I wanna run away tonight, just leave everything behind. Together we'll make our sweet escape. In the shadows out of sight, like ghosts in ultraviolet.
I really liked that. And I would say that about pretty much every Poets of the Full track I've seen so far, but they are just really, really good. And like I said, the guy's got a phenomenal voice. He conveys so much passion and emotion through his vocals. It's brilliant. And as I mentioned before, it's got a very sort of 80s pop music sound to it, to the backing track. And it's just a beautiful track. I mean, the way he's sort of singing about this love that he's got, you know, it's beautiful. He carried on, under a canopy of stars, where thought and truth divorce. In that lattice works of dreams, we were shameless. I want to run away with you, somewhere they cannot undo. Together we'll make our sweet escape. So, you know, just sort of laying there staring at the stars and, you know, just letting everything, you know, just relaxing, chilling, not thinking too hard about stuff and allowing themselves to dream, you know, and wanting to run away to somewhere that nobody can interfere with their life, somewhere that nobody can, you know, do anything to bother them. And then it carries on with the chorus, 'cause you're fearless in your love, devoted to compassion, the highest state of art, piercing in your truth, sincere in all intention, the way you wear your heart, and the way you hold my heart. And then he goes into the bridge, and I actually really like this because there's a couple of lines right at the end which I really, really like. It says, "And this is why I love you, why you're the only one. You're the only one who has seen me come undone and then seen beyond." Now, I love those lines. You're the only one who's seen me come undone and then seen beyond. So, you're the only person who's seen me at my worst. You've seen me completely break down. You've seen me in the worst state anyone has ever seen me. But you've seen what, you stuck by me and saw me through to the other side. You helped me through it. You're the only person who's actually stuck by my side long enough to help me through possibly the worst situation I've ever been in. And I love that bit. It's beautiful. Then they go back to the chorus, "Because you're fearless in your love, devoted to compassion, the highest state of art, and piercing in your truth, sincere in all intention, the way you hold your heart, the way you hold my heart." And he repeats that line about 5 times, "the way you hold my heart." Then it goes, "my fierce friend." And then it goes into the outro. "I want to run away tonight, just leave everything behind. Together we'll make our sweet escape, in the shadows out of sight, like ghosts in ultraviolet." Beautiful way to end a song. So again, he's sort of like, right, let's just get out of here. Let's leave tonight. We don't need anything. We won't take anything with us. Just you, me, let's go. We'll get away. We'll disappear. No one will know where we've gone. No one can find us. We'll disappear like shadows in the darkness, and and like ghosts in ultraviolet. It's a beautiful thought. It's a beautiful sentiment, and it's a beautiful song. And I love the way it's sung. I love the music. The music worked very, very well with it. A really good track. I really do like Poets of the Fall. I really do. Whoever first suggested to me that I check out Carnival of Rust, thank you so much, because I've become somewhat I wouldn't say addicted to the band, but I am really very fond of them. But we'll leave that one as it is. I have several other Poets of the Fall tracks that I've got to check out as well that have been suggested to me over time, but I saw this one, saw it was fairly recent video, so I wanted to check it out. But yes, I'll leave that as it is. If anybody would like to suggest a track for me to react to, then please do so. By all means, you can drop a comment in the comment section below, or message me on my Facebook or my Instagram, or even my Patreon, should you feel the need. Links for those are in the description down there. Just know that if you do suggest a track, it will take a while to get around to it, since I get suggested so many tracks every single day. I can't record the videos fast enough. For every video I record, I get suggested another 12, so my list grows faster than I can record. But they will get done. I do write down every suggestion I get. Also, Metalhead Reacts is a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. They are a British-based charity whose goal is to put an end to hate crimes, mainly those that are aimed towards people of the alternative subculture, people who dress in alternative fashion or listen to alternative music. Obviously, they want to put an end to all hate crimes as a general rule, but attacks on the alternative are what first brought the foundation into being. And it's something that doesn't get enough recognition. Every day we hear about all these other hate crimes, like on social media, on in the news, everything like that. We hear about racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, religious hatred, prejudice against disabled people, etc., etc., etc. But you very rarely, if ever, see anything about the people that are getting brutalised just because of the music that they listen to. These people are actually getting attacked and beaten to within an inch of their life because somebody doesn't like their taste in music. How ridiculous does that sound? I mean, if you take a moment to think about it, how stupid would it sound if you said, "I've just beaten someone up because I don't like their music"? How ridiculous does that sound? It sounds utterly ridiculous. That's like saying, "I just beat someone up because they don't like the same books I read." It's not an excuse to beat someone up. I just beat someone up because they don't like the same TV shows as me. Again, it sounds ridiculous. So why should it be any different when it comes to music? I just beat someone up because I didn't like the clothes they were wearing. If you don't like the clothes they were wearing, don't look at them. Simple. You know, you've got infinite other directions you can look in. Just don't look that way. Simple. You know, what they do, what clothes they wear, what music they listen to, doesn't affect your life in any way. You have no say in how someone lives their life. So, leave them alone. If you don't like it, that's fine. You're allowed to not like it. But that doesn't entitle you to physically attack someone. You know, and this is happening every single day all over the world. You know, and unfortunately, you know, some people are getting severely hurt. I mean, Sophie Lancaster herself, young lady, was actually beaten to death just because a group of people didn't like the clothes she was wearing. Yes, a group of people. Her and her boyfriend were walking home, walked through a park, and a group of youths, I think it was about 4 or 5, can't remember exactly, just saw them, didn't like the fact that they were wearing alternative fashion, and beat the living daylights out of them. Luckily, Sophie Lancaster's boyfriend survived, but Sophie herself didn't. She was basically killed, beaten to death. You know, just because these people didn't know them, had no idea who they were, but just because they didn't like the clothes she was wearing, they figured it was an acceptable thing to attack her. And it's not. It is by far the furthest thing from okay. You should not, you know, there's no valid excuse for it, you know, there's no justification you can possibly give. You know, I beat this person up. Why? Because I didn't like the clothes they were wearing. So? Just don't look at it. Leave them alone. You know, it doesn't affect your life in any way, does it? No. Anyway, you know, and this sort of thing is what the Sophie Lancaster Foundation wants to prevent from happening again. They don't want somebody else to go through what they had to go through when their daughter was brutally murdered just because of her taste in music and clothing. So, you know, I want to help spread the word of the charity, bring it more attention so we can put an end to all this. If you'd like to find out more, there is a link to their website in the description below. You can go over there, find out what they're working on at the moment, find out exactly what their goal is, because they can explain it a lot better than I can. And if you can help them out in any way at all, even if it's something as simple as one of these little Sophie bracelets, you know, I think they're like £1. You know, every little bit makes a difference. Every little bit helps. And the sooner we bring more attention to it, the sooner we can stamp out prejudice, hatred and intolerance everywhere. But I'm going to leave that as it is for the time being. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.
'Cause you're fearless in your love, devoted to compassion, the highest state of art. Piercing in your truth, sincere in